All right, so this is going to be a quick one because we really don't have a whole lot of information, but it's certainly huge. Brand new game modes have just been announced for Guild Wars Reforged, and it's totally awesome. All right, so let's just dive straight into it. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Guild Wars Reforged and Guild Wars 2 content. Okay, first, the two game modes that have been announced are the Reforged mode and the Doom's Covenant mode. Now, before you get too overly excited, please note that the Reforged mode is in alpha and the Doom's Covenant is in beta. Reforged mode is first, and you select this during your character creation screen, and it seems to be more oriented around the pre-searing aspect of the game, which, if you remember, is where you can get that sweet title of Legendary Defender of Ascalon. They have tuned a few things here in pre-searing, like enemies having lower health and armor, and in the Northlands there's greater pack density of enemies that are there, as well as Pike and Square being an outpost for players to be able to reach before the searing. Currently, Pike and Square is only available after the Fire Kitties get their way. Possibly the biggest news here is that pre-searing Prophecies campaign characters will now be able to join together with 4 party members in all modes versus the current 2-player maximum. Again, really hammering home farming that title. The Prophecies campaign is also getting players more experience in gold and tuned henchmen to be more powerful and have more skills available for those who opt in for the Reforged mode. Now, there is a small caveat: if you join in a group with other players and some of them or all of them are non-Reforged mode players, you will lose the Reforged mode affects and changes until you leave that group, meaning mixed parties will see the standard content, not the Reforged content. Again, this is alpha, so it's probably a bit out there until we see this until it's live, but hey, this is exciting. Next is Doom's Covenant, and this is honestly what I'm the most excited for, and it's available during the character creation as an option, and the goal is to not die. Essentially, this is Reforge's hardcore mode. The badge you get next to your name is showing you that you are on this journey, and you can earn titles and other features while you are doing hardcore mode, and if you do earn them, they permanently showcase the Doom's badge. But once you die, you lose the badge permanently, although you do keep the titles that you have earned. Any other titles or future ranks you earn after losing the badge will display normally and not include the badge. But not to fret, if your character does die, you will res and be able to play the game normally. You will just unfortunately lose the badge. Honestly, this is what I'm the most excited about. I mean, having hardcore challenge in Guild Wars Reforged is such a win. And I'm so glad that they included it in this upcoming feature. Like, I mean, I look at the hype around Warcraft's Hardcore Classic, and I was just like, oh, this is perfect. And of course, I need to stress that this means that this is all in beta and is subject to change, but it is showing some promising things down the line. The last bit of information for this update, much like Guild Wars 2, is that you will now be able to customize your login screen to whichever campaign background you wish to show off. This will also be cool because I don't really think I experienced Nightfall at first, and now I might change it to that, I don't know. All in all, I think this is a huge win for the Reforged team and the progress of the game. Adding this new content so quickly after their initial announcement is absolutely incredible. So I'll just ask you, like, what are you most excited about? Hardcore or the classic boost mode? Tell me down below. If you are curious about getting into the game, here are the 6 reasons why that I love playing Guild Wars Reforged. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.